Hey, good morning. I'm Anna Vlahos. We are here in the back room at Gift Shop Plus Flowers in Hearne, Texas, where I work. Today we're going to be making a garden arrangement. And I'm going to get right to it. So, this wet foam is called Oasis. This is what I secure the flowers in, and so long as you keep water in them, they keep your flowers nice and healthy. And I just want to cut it so that it fits the basket and that there's enough water flow around the edges that when I fill it back up with flowers, there's complete saturation. I also need to secure the foam, and to do that, I'm just going to come right through the basket here with my floral wire. And I'm going to put it through this other side. Or I think I am. Here we go. There we go. Second step is to fill this up with water. And in this water, I've got a flower preservative solution to extend the life of the flowers. I fill it to probably like 2 inches from the top, because as I put the flowers in, the water goes higher. All right, so I'm gonna start with greenery called leather. And I basically use this just to cover the foam and create a base. This is going to be a one-sided arrangement that you basically just view from the front. All right, that's about all I'm going to do there. And that's what the back looks like. And I feel it, when I'm finished, like I can see a little hole right here that I don't like, I'll go back in and fill in. This is called the Bells of Ireland. And when I pinch off the flowers, it smells phenomenal. Or pinch off the leaves. I'm going to use this to give the arrangement height. Plus, I think it's a strange looking little dude. It used to be in the past, when I was in high school doing flowers, I've done several things. We used to follow the rule of 1, 3s, and 5s, so you never had just 2 of anything. But that's gone out the window. And I think because of that, flower arrangements are far more interesting. All right, this is a delphinium. I love this color. We're also going to use that to give us some height. Let's see. I'll take that off and use that somewhere else. One of the things I always try and remember is I don't want my arrangement to be flat. You know, have all the flowers right here. I like to bring it from the background, and then as I come down, bring it forward. And then it gives it dimension and depth. Okay. This is a eucalyptus. I'll save this for like a boutonniere or a small arrangement. Let's see what else. This is also a type of eucalyptus, looks completely different though. I think it's called feather eucalyptus, I'm not sure. A little bit of grass. So my goal with this arrangement is to keep it looking as natural as possible. Like if you're walking out in a garden, all these things would kind of be growing in a clump together, you know? And then I like mess around with it and see what I think. I like it right there. Perfect. All right, let's see here. Also, when you're working with a lot of darker flowers, like this purple pixie that you see right here, and this dark delphinium, you have to have some sort of light to make it pop. Otherwise, it just all recedes. It almost looks like a hole, a black hole in your arrangement, so. And I always strip the greens, not always, but usually, because that's the first thing to receive nutrients from your water, and I don't want it taking it away from the flowers. I want those flowers to last a good long time. So in my mind, it makes sense to bring these three out like this in a fan. Maybe it doesn't make sense to anybody else, but it does to me. So that's what we're doing. I've already wired the roses, and I take off these things called the guard petals because we don't want anybody thinking they're dead, but I like these. I think they look good. And we wire the roses because if the arrangement starts to go down when it's 4 or 5, 6 days old, your head will start to bend off the rose, and so this keeps it fresher looking longer. And it doesn't hurt the rose's integrity at all. And I think we're gonna come out sideways right here with this. I think that looks fabulous. I'm changing my mind. I like that better. And if I'm doing an arrangement like this and I find that I'd like more flowers or a different type of flower, I just run to the back and grab it. There's no hard and fast rule here. Let's see, where do I like that? Right there. Perfect. And as you can see, this is not at all a super stylized arrangement. This is meant to be very wild, kind of natural looking. Do I even like this in here? Let's find out if I'd like it shorter. I sure would. You like this music selection? Why don't you just shut it off?
I mean, I can, but
It's just a little speaker right there.
it's not a big deal right now. Just, like I said, stuff I can do in post.
Can you edit that out? Oh, that's pretty cool. Just shut it off, Matt, and then you won't make such a hard time for yourself. Oh, I like that, don't you? I don't like this one. There. All right, so I think this flower needs to come back and over. There we go. And I think after a little bit of curly willow, which is what this is called, let me see if I've got a place where I really like this. Oh, right there. I can, where I feel like it makes the most sense. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? I love that. Okay, and we're doing a butterfly from my granddaughter Ava. Let's hook it to this willow right here. Oh. All right, let's put a purple bow in here. All right, so this is just a floral ribbon that we get from our distributor. And to make a bow, you're just gonna make the loops as tight as you want them. I twist them right here at the back so that it's easy to shape. I'm not gonna make this a massive bow because this arrangement's not, oh, how cute will that be? Perfect. Where's my scissors? All right, I'm gonna make two little. Let's see, I like that sticking up like right about there. That one can go there, and then let's make tails. And I can trim these to whatever size I like. And this is just floral wire. Stick it through the center loop, bring it around back. Tie that off. Or twist it, I guess I should say. Okay. Wrap the wire around the top of the stick. These are just little green floral sticks that we have here, but you could use anything. I could have even used the end of that willow. All right, spread this out a little. And this is why I twist it, because I can move these however I want if they're twisted. All right, I think I want this one coming up this way, and I want this one coming down this way. And then I want my two of these coming up front. There we go. All right. Perfect. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just leave that just the way it is. So I don't like seeing this hole right here, so I'm gonna fill that in. And then like I said, there was a hole in the back that I saw. All right, so I'm gonna show you the difference that it makes when we fill this little hole in. It just looks like a more complete arrangement. All right, and then I'm gonna fill that little hole I saw here in the back. Right there. I think I'll put one more. Right here. Perfect. All right, and there's our wild garden basket arrangement. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Signing off, I'm happy or hope that you enjoyed the process of the wild garden basket, and I'm happy to be here with you. Thanks so much.
Eat them up, Bearcats.